I know these niggas mad as fuck. Bitch, I'm in a trap with T and we throw it up. Fall while my niggas throw it up. And bitch, I'm on to good sense, I might just throw it up. I'm on that low for real. These niggas ain't got no swag for real. And I know little baby, but bitch, I'm in my bag. Dirty waters, every day.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Well, hey faves, I should say. Welcome back to another video. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. Give y'all a chance to do that. And like this video because it just helps me in the algorithm, show you guys more videos of me doing tutorials and showing you guys how to do things. I really try my best to explain things in the best way I know how. So we're doing feet-in braids today, but we're going to start from the middle. Some people start from the side when they do feet-in braids. I think it's important to start from the middle just because it gives you a good point of view of like where you're starting at. What are we actually doing on each side? What are the designs? So I started off with an inspo picture, and I'm going to post that so you guys can see exactly what I'm going for. So right here, I am using the color 30 on her hair. Now, what I will say is if I wanted to do a definite color match on her, I should have or could have used the color like 33, maybe mixed with a little bit of 30 and a 425. But we just went ahead and used the color 30, which was still fine, and it looked great on her skin tone. So if you want to do more of a color match in your hair, it's kind of like this color, I would definitely suggest like a color 33. Or a color 30 mixed with 33 just to make it like a little bit brighter. So right here I'm starting on the next braid. When you're doing like feed-in braids, I noticed like you don't want to start off with a lot of braiding hair right away. So I just start off with the client's natural hair at the beginning, and I feed in small pieces at a time. Like look how small those pieces are that I am feeding in. This just gives like a seamless look. When you're going in and you're picking up big pieces for your braids, they're going to start looking bulky and lumpy and sliding to the left, sliding to the right. You want to start off with small pieces, like picking up small pieces. Don't try to pick up like a whole bunch of hair at one point. This takes time. This video is sped up, but honestly, it takes time to go ahead and like feed in hair and just feed in, like do stitch braids on anybody. You want to make sure you're doing like small pieces and take your time, because that is how you get it to look, you know, to perfection. Now right here I was doing like a small a braid that is like going from like skinny to like bigger. I didn't get a chance to record it. I wish I did, but my camera ended up falling and I didn't even notice that it was falling, so I didn't get any of that. But I did show you guys how I did part for that braid, but you guys will see in the next clip exactly how the braid came out. It came out so super cute. Doing small braids in the beginning and going into bigger braids, I didn't add any hair in the beginning. You want to use her natural hair at the beginning of that small braid. Pick up tiny pieces of hair, even if it's just a strand or two. Girl, start off small if you're starting it off small. And those are the braids. Look how seamless they look. Ooh, they're super clean. So now I'm starting on the braids on the left hand side for real. So this one is going to go from like kind of facing the braids up, and then it's going to like curve down. I don't know how to explain that, but you guys will see. You want to make sure when you're doing feed-in braids that you're not overusing gel, because it can make your hand slippery and the hair slippery, especially when you're starting off with like small pieces. You want to use just enough gel just so you can get like a good foundation, but you don't want to use too much gel to where the hair is slipping out of your hands. You're not going to have a good grip and it's not going to come out how you want it to. Now, if you're curious about the gel I'm using on her hair, I didn't show it, but it is the Pure O Natural Braiding Gel. I'll link it down below so you guys can see. I know it's a little bit expensive, but I think it's worth it, especially when I'm doing stitch braids, any type of cornrows, feed-ins. I just feel like it makes the braids last longer. It's just better from shine and jam, and it doesn't dry out or give like a white cast. Those are the two main things that I do not like when I am doing braids, and I hate it for my clients. So I make sure to invest in really good braiding gel, and the Pure Au Natural, I be talking about it all the time anyway. Y'all should definitely go cop it. Get it on Amazon. A lot of beauty supply stores are not hip to it yet. You may be able to find it at a really good beauty supply store. A big one is definitely going to have it. But if you want to get it, for sure they have it on Amazon, girl. But I'll link it down below for y'all. Also, the braiding rack. Everybody's always asking me where the braiding rack is from. Y'all, I got it from this girl. She sells them, but honestly, it's just a tie rack that you can get from Amazon. Everybody uses it for braiding hair anyway. Just like people use those little like wooden ones. Those are actually for like sewing thread or something like that, but people use it for braiding hair. So you just got to be innovative, girl. Now right here I was doing a braid to where I wanted it to curve. Now what I should have did was just kind of have that part not go at like a circle curve. I should have had it go more like of a straight diagonal curve, so that it could have still curved when I was braiding, instead of it being so round. But you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about when I get to it. But yeah, I wish it had, like, you see the third to last braid I'm doing, see how that at the top has like a curve to it, but the part is going straight up. I should have did that instead of having the curve on the braid I'm working with go like into like a circle, like a half, like a little moon. I should have just had it go really diagonal, but it's fine. But this is why I'm showing you guys this video anyway, because sometimes things are not going to come out, the way you want it to all the time. And I didn't really notice it until I got done, and I was like, is this cute? Really don't know. But I let her look at it. She said it was cute. She liked it. And I thought the color looked really good as well. So you guys let me know what you think. Not all braiders are going to be perfect every single time, but it happens. But I am freely expressing and sharing my experience just because I know other people go through it too. You're not the only one.
And I know these niggas mad as fuck. Bitch, I'm in a trap with you and we throw it up. Fall while my niggas throw it up. If bitch, I'm on to good sense, I might just throw it up.
And of course, I'm using my Shannon Jam mousse to finish off her braids, and then I'm using that black wrapping stuff. Y'all will see. I get it from like the beauty supply store. All the beauty supply stores have it, but I can still link it down below if you guys need it. And then we did the wooden beads. Y'all, the wooden beads really like gave this hairstyle some flair. I thought it was so cute. So I like brown beads, but I like wooden beads better. I think brown and wooden beads look really cute together. So if you guys can't really find wooden beads, just try to find like different color brown beads. She also had brought her own beads, but she said she liked my beads better. I think she had brown beads and she seen I had wooden beads and she was like, oh yeah, these are cute. So we went ahead and used my beads that I had purchased. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what they look like. You can find some fire ones on Amazon. Not all beauty supply stores are going to hold the wooden beads. They're usually going to have the brown beads for sure. But they're not all going to have those wooden beads that you're looking for. So I'm going to link some down below that I think might be cute. And the size that you might want to get. You got to make sure you pay attention to the sizing of stuff. Sometimes you can get really small beads that are just not going to be the size that you need. Sometimes you can get really big beads that are not going to be the size that you need. You kind of need like a medium size for these. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what my beads look like. So we're starting off with the crochet. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. I guess it's called like a beading, weaving bead. I don't know, girl. But I'll link it down below. I don't know what it's called, but it helps you bead hair basically. So you just use this little tool. It's like a little wand, and you put the beads on it one by one, as many as you need to. And then you're gonna put their hair through that hole. And then after that, you just slide the beads through, slide that hair down, pull it to where you want it to go. I wanted these kind of short. Then I'm gonna rubber band it right there, and then I'm gonna cut off the excess hair. But I was making sure my client liked the length of that. But yeah, this is basically the end of the video. Make sure you guys have liked. If y'all watched this for, make sure you like the video and subscribe, because I'm gonna show you more tutorials, and you're gonna see more hairstyles that you're gonna want to know how to do. But if you need other suggestions, I do have a video on how to do island twists and the locks that are in my hair currently, my copper locks. So I'll link that somewhere on the screen. So yeah, y'all, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, faves.
No sweat for real. I know little baby, but bitch, I'm in my bag for real. High as fuck, got your life for real. This man left, come with a 32 man for real. Yeah. This man left, come with a 32 man for real. And I know little baby, but bitch, I'm in my bag. And I know these niggas mad as fuck. Bitch, I'm in a trap with T and we throw it up. Fall, while my niggas throw it up. If bitch, I'm on to good sense, I might just throw it up. These niggas ain't got no sweat for real. And I know little baby, but bitch, I'm in my bag for real. High as fuck, got your life for real. This man left, come with a 32 man for real. Yeah, me and that nigga geek, we be tweaking together. And I show his rockin' hoodies and his damn hot ass weather. That nigga just like me, I ain't never had that seven. Ain't no nigga talk like me, your shit light as a feather. I don't wanna work with you, don't let us go. Singing my heart on this, my right on this fucking stool. No internet, little bitch be with this fucking tool. And I don't gotta show my ass, so hold a flex on you. Santana, I'ma flex on you.